Hello and welcome to Clayview News Desk. We are reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Imefonu Okon with this and more. Nigerians have continued to react to a viral video of a junior-ranking military man hurling abuses at the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for arresting and abusing one of their colleagues while driving against traffic in the state. In the viral video, Sanwo-Olu was seen asking his security details to run after some motorcycle said to be riding against traffic. One of the arrested persons, however, told the governor that he was a soldier while the security operatives were dragging him into their vehicle. The obviously angry governor was seen ordering the arrest of the soldier. This action of the governor angered the rank and files of the army, causing them to express their displeasure with the governor's words against the soldier. In the video, the soldiers raged at the governor for calling the soldier useless, insisting that the arrested soldier had fought for the country and broke his arm in the process. The Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, has assured Nigerians of the federal government's commitment to complete and deliver the remaining section of Abuja-Kaduna Road before the end of 2024. Speaking at a meeting with directors of his ministry on Thursday in Abuja, Umahi said the ministry under his watch is prepared to remove all contractual bottlenecks and ensure delivery of the project for the benefit of Nigerians before the year rolls out. Let's now join Clayview's Gloria Atta for the details.
In December 2017, the Federal Executive Council (FEC) approved the award of a 155.7 billion naira contract to Julius Berger for the construction of a hybrid 2-lane, 6-lane road network that starts from Abuja and cuts through the heart of northern Nigeria, Abuja, Kaduna, Zaria to Kano, with a mandate to complete the project in 36 months to ensure better standard of the highway. The actual construction of the road commenced in 2018, and Nigerians were skeptical over its timely completion due to the low pace of work on the highway, despite continuous promises and assurances by the federal government regarding its completion. Speaking in a meeting with all directors of the ministry on Thursday in Abuja, the Minister of Works, David Umahi, again reassured Nigerians that the ministry is ready to conquer all contractual obstacles and ensure delivery of the project for the benefit of Nigerians before the end of 2024.
I've had to discuss with Mr. President, I think about 21st of the month, that this road is very important, to all Northerners, just like the Lokoja, Benin, and this road is very important to every South person, So we discussed, and I won't be able to go back to him until we rescoped, because the project was 165 billion before, and a different scope came up, a review, an upgrade, and it came to about 655. Today, Beja is asking for 1.35 trillion. The government cannot afford it, not because it is right, but because what they are asking is very wrong, and no government can give it to them. So we are looking at the existing subgrid and see what we can do about it. We're also looking at the first 48 kilometer or 40 kilometer, whether we can allow Dangote on that tax credit to do it on concrete, because that place has a high water table. So we are looking at all these things, but I'm very committed to completing that road this year. No matter what happens, that road will be done this year.
The former Ebonyi State Governor, while speaking on non-performing contractors under the ministry's Highway Development Management Initiative with the private sector, said the government was determined to review all contracts that were not seriously being done.
We are going to review our contract agreement, where we use the experience of where the contractors are not doing very well to deliver, to also come up with some amendments, going forward in our new projects. And of course, we also have clauses that will allow us to terminate the contract of any ongoing job that is not performing according to the contract specification and agreement. So we're going to be saying that there are also some contractors that have up to 28 jobs. They don't have the equipment. They are just looking for excuses here and there. We identify them and we pull them out of the non-performing contract.
The Works Minister also assured Nigerians of transparent and effective utilization of the over 890 billion 2024 project for quality roads construction across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, while restating the federal government's commitment to workers' welfare in line with the vision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on road construction.
2 policemen have sustained bullet injuries while 7 family members have been abducted as bandits intensify attacks on Buhari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). A middle-aged man, simply identified as Alhaji, who led policemen to foil the kidnapping of 7 family members, was shot dead by the bandits. For some time now, bandits have been invading villages under Buhari Area Council, abducting and killing residents. A resident of Buhari, simply identified as Isaiah, said the bandits invaded Zuma 1 in Buhari Central Ward of the council. The Plateau State Police Command says it has arrested 8 suspects in connection with the recent killings in the villages of Bokos and Barkin Ladin local government areas of the state. More than 150 people were confirmed killed in the incident, while many houses were razed. About 23 villages of Bokos were attacked on the eve of Christmas and hundreds of houses razed down. DSP Alfred Alabo, the police public relations officer in the state, disclosed the arrest in just this Friday, stating that efforts were being made to apprehend more suspects. Security agencies including Army, Air Force, Navy, and the police had vowed to bring an end to the attacks and counterattacks between farming communities and pastoralists. However, despite the deployment of security agencies in the affected communities, more unreported killings are being recorded by the day. A Nigerian student, Chancellor Ahakotu at the Savannah College of Arts and Design in Atlanta, United States, has set a new Guinness World Record for the longest painting marathon. In a post on Wednesday, Guinness World Record announced that Chancellor broke its 10-year-old painting marathon record. Clearview News correspondent has the details. After painting for 100 consecutive hours, Nigerian art student Chancellor Ahakutu has broken a decade-old record for the longest painting marathon. Chancellor created 100 canvases with sketches within his 100-hour marathon. He painted 106 pieces depicting a variety of themes and subjects including celebrities, food items, plants and animals. While setting a new record on the 60th hour, Chancellor painted a broken record player. He concluded his task with the painting of an exhausted person. Speaking on the new record, Chancellor said he battled fatigue around the 88-hour mark but remained committed to reaching his 100-hour target. He said the painting represented his different moods and feelings. The students added that the achievement will help his career and pay service to his school and country. Recall that Roland Balmat, the Belgian painter, held the previous record after painting for 60 hours in 2013. Similarly, last November, Lola Meu, the Nigerian artist, attempted to set a new world record for the longest painting marathon after painting for 82 hours. The Vatican has issued a clarification intended to calm Catholic bishops in some countries who have balked over last month's approval of blessings for same-sex couples. The Vatican's doctrinal office said the blessing should not be seen as an endorsement of the life that lesbian, gay, or bisexual people lead. It urged bishops to make a full and calm reading of the 8-page declaration approved by Pope Francis. Francis has tried to make the church more welcoming to LGBT people without changing moral doctrine. Bishops in some countries, especially African ones, have made clear that they will not allow their priests to conduct such blessings. Thursday's Vatican statement advised what it called pastoral prudence, depending on local laws and circumstances. Paralympian Oscar Pistorius has been freed on parole from a South African jail nearly 11 years after murdering his girlfriend Reeve Stickham. Officials confirmed Pistorius was at home on Friday morning, having served half of his more than 13-year sentence. Ms. Stickham's mother said she accepted the decision to release the former athlete, but added his family was the one serving a life sentence. Pistorius, now 37, shot Ms. Stickham multiple times in 2013 through a door. The double amputee later claimed he had mistaken her for a burglar. Pistorius was eventually convicted of murder in 2015 after an appeal court overturned an earlier verdict of culpable homicide. If you are just joining us, you are watching the news on Clarifies News Desk. When we come back, we'll bring you stories on women and children. Stay with us.
The news continues now with stories from our area of specialization, women and children. After the main transmission of our news, we rebroadcast on our YouTube page, Clearview TV. Do you operate a women or children's NGO? Are you at the helm of affairs of a government establishment or a corporate organization involved in the affairs of women and children? Then you are our partners in progress. We have a mission to better the lot of our women and children. Join us to celebrate womanhood and work assiduously to better the lot of the Nigerian child. This is our mission.
Welcome back. Children across Zambia will return to school 3 weeks late from their festive holidays due to a cholera outbreak. Both primary and secondary students were meant to return next Monday, but will now resume on 29 January. Zambia's Ministry of Health said 3,015 cholera cases and 98 deaths had been recorded since October 2023. It had previously warned that the outbreak was threatening the country's health security. Zambia's education minister has directed that during the prolonged closure, all learning institutions should be thoroughly cleaned up, have clean water and sanitation facilities, adequate hand washing points, and disinfectants. And that's the news, but before we go, a recap of the top stories. Junior ranking military officers hurled abuses at the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for arresting and abusing one of his colleagues while driving against traffic in the state. The viral video generated reactions as the state and the military came together to manage the situation. Nigeria's Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, has given assurance that federal government will complete and deliver the remaining section of Abuja-Kaduna route before the end of 2024. Umahi bared his mind at a crucial meeting with directors of the ministry on Thursday in Abuja. We also told you that children across Zambia will now return to school 3 weeks late from their festive holidays due to a cholera outbreak. Both primary and secondary students were meant to return next Monday, but will now resume on 29 January after they recorded 3,015 cholera cases and 98 deaths since October 2023. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clarifies News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clarifies Online.